In September of 1862, a young man named Springfield Baldwin, supported by troopers from Company B of Maryland's Purnell Legion, visits the Duval farm. Baldwin, 24, is the enrollment officer for Anne Arundel County's 2nd District. He is out determining the eligibility of white male citizens between the ages of 18 and 45 for draft into the Union Army. Owing to the Southern sympathies of most of the local gentry, this duty has its hazards. Company B of the Purnell Legion is under the command of another 24-year-old, Captain Thomas Watkins. Captain Watkins reports directly to Maryland Governor Augustus Bradford, whose son is an officer in the Confederate Army. Springfield Baldwin and Thomas Watkins are Union men from families that own slaves, as the Duvals do. No one yet knows that there will be an Emancipation Proclamation, or that when the war ends, the slaves will be freed. Most Union men, especially in Maryland, want simply to preserve the Union. Daniel Duval Sr. tells Baldwin that he has no sons left who are eligible for the draft. In his enrollment book, Baldwin writes, "Reported to have gone south." To avoid capture and imprisonment by Union cavalry troopers assigned to stop the flow of Marylanders to the south, the Duval brothers spend their last night on Maryland soil in the woods outside Leonardtown in St. Mary's County. They are not alone. Sleeping all around them are other men, 69 of them, all of whom will cross over the Potomac the next day with intentions of joining the Confederate Army. The next day they contribute money to purchase a small schooner for $450. To disguise its appearance, they take on a load of wood. Most of them hide in the vessel's hold. Sweating profusely, they set sail for Virginia's shore. In the crossing, they pass 2 Union gunboats, one of them but 80 yards off. They are challenged. Their answer is accepted, and they are allowed to pass without being boarded. In Richmond, the days pass slowly as they wait to be mustered into military service.
I frequently visited places of amusement, but most of my time was spent in card playing, to which we were all devoted. A soldier who is with the Duval brothers in Richmond.
Although they receive a bonus of $50 Confederate money for enlisting, they are soon broke. 3 weeks after they arrive in Richmond, Samuel and his brothers muster in as privates in Company C of the 1st Maryland Infantry Battalion. This is to be the successor to the disbanded 1st Maryland Infantry Regiment that fought at Manassas and with Stonewall Jackson in the Shenandoah Valley. They learn drill on the old fairgrounds, located where Richmond's Monroe Park is today. The new company holds an election to choose officers. Cousin Ferdinand Duval is elected first lieutenant. On September 18th, Samuel's brother Daniel has his first birthday away from home. He misses his family and, like the others, is homesick. He is 23 years old. It is likely that he sits for a photograph during this week, posing in his new uniform as soldiers have done since the camera was invented. In the pre-dawn darkness of Monday, September 22nd, 1862, Company C marches through the deserted streets of Richmond to the Virginia Central Railroad Station. At 7 a.m., they take the train for Scranton, Virginia.